According to Norse mythology, the entire universe is connected within the World Tree Yggdrasil, a colossal ash tree from which the 9 realms were born. This tree stands at the center of the cosmos, with its roots plunging deep into the underworld, while its branches stretch high into the heavens. The realms are arranged on different levels, spanning from the roots to the trunk and canopy. In ancient Norse texts, these 9 realms are rarely described in detail, as the storytellers assumed their audiences were already familiar with this cosmology. Moreover, the Norse people never recorded their religion in writing, leaving many of these worlds mentioned only vaguely and ambiguously. In the original Norse cosmology, the 9 realms include Asgard, home of the Aesir gods; Vanaheim, the realm of the Vanir gods; Alfheim, the world of the light elves; Jotunheim, the land of the giants; Midgard, the world of humans; Muspelheim, the realm of fire and chaos; Niflheim, the icy region of frost; Nidavellir, the realm of the dwarves; and Svartalfheim, the world of the dark elves. After Snorri Sturluson retold the myths, this list changed somewhat. He merged Nidavellir and Svartalfheim into a single realm, added Hel as the land for those who died without glory, and rearranged the positions of some other worlds. In Snorri's version, the Bifrost Bridge connects Asgard and Midgard, while Muspelheim is home to Surtur, the lord of fire and commander of the Doomsday Army. Although these 9 worlds may differ from the original Norse beliefs, they remain the clearest picture we have today of the Norse cosmic structure. According to myth, before anything existed, there was only Yggdrasil and a vast emptiness known as Ginnungagap. No one knows who or what created the World Tree, only that it stood between 2 extremes, the burning flames of Muspelheim and the frozen wastelands of Niflheim. When fire and ice met, they produced the first 2 beings, Ymir, the primordial giant, and Audhumla, the primeval cow. Audhumla licked the salty ice blocks for days, and from them emerged Buri, the ancestor of the gods. Buri had a son named Bor, who later married the giantess Bestla, daughter of one of the ancient frost gods. From this union came 3 divine brothers, Odin, Vili, and Ve, the creators of the world, the progenitors of humankind, and the heralds of the divine age in Norse mythology. Meanwhile, Ymir, the first giant, had the power to reproduce on his own. While he slept, a man and a woman giant grew from his left armpit, and another son was born from his legs. These beings became the ancestors of all giants in Norse myth. However, when Odin and his brothers rose to power, they rebelled against Ymir and slew him. His blood flooded the world, drowning nearly all other giants, save for a few who escaped and carried on their lineage. After Ymir's death, Odin and his brothers dragged his massive body into Ginnungagap, the void between fire and ice. From his corpse, they shaped the world. Ymir's flesh became the earth, his blood the seas, his bones the mountains, his hair the forests, and his skull the vast sky. From his eyebrows, the gods formed Midgard, the enclosed world created to protect humankind. Later, the first humans, Ask and Embla, were shaped from 2 tree trunks washed ashore. Odin gave them souls and breath, while Vili and Ve granted them consciousness and form, marking the beginning of humankind. Around the same time, the 9 realms of the universe were also established. Originally, the Norse believed Asgard was merely part of the human world, but later Snorri Sturluson described it as being high above the heavens, connected to Midgard by the Bifrost, the legendary rainbow bridge. Asgard is home to the Aesir, the most powerful pantheon in Norse mythology. After a long war with the Vanir, another group of gods symbolizing peace and fertility, the 2 sides reconciled and exchanged hostages to maintain harmony. Thus, although Asgard is mainly the domain of the Aesir, some Vanir gods dwell there as well. Likewise, in Vanaheim, the realm of the Vanir, a few Aesir gods reside too. Most of the most renowned gods in Norse mythology belong to the Aesir and reside in Asgard, such as Odin, the Allfather and ruler of Valhalla; Thor, the god of thunder; Loki, the mischievous trickster; and Balder, the god of light and purity. Asgard is often depicted as a magnificent celestial city, surrounded by colossal walls and filled with countless golden palaces and towers. At its center stands the Great Hall of Valhalla, where Odin welcomes the souls of warriors who have fallen gloriously in battle. There, they train and feast each day, awaiting the final battle of Ragnarok. Not far from Asgard lies Alfheim, the homeland of the Light Elves. It is a radiant and pure realm where sunlight never fades. According to Snorri, Alfheim is ruled by Freyr, a Vanir god who was sent to Asgard as part of the truce between the 2 divine races. The Norse believed that the Light Elves were magical beings who inspired art, music, and creativity. They symbolized beauty, harmony, and the pure energy of nature. Helheim, by contrast, is a shadowy land beneath the roots of the World Tree Yggdrasil, ruled by Hel, daughter of Loki. She is the sister of Jormungandr, the colossal serpent encircling the world, and Fenrir, the ferocious wolf fated to devour Odin. When Loki's monstrous children were born, Odin foresaw the calamities they would bring, so he sought to control them by sending each to a separate realm. Hel was given dominion over the realm of the dead, a cold, desolate place surrounded by high walls and guarded by a single gate. To reach it, souls must travel the steep path known as Helveg and cross a perilous river filled with swords and spears. Over time, Helheim became the most populous realm of the dead, home to those who did not fall in battle, but instead died of old age, sickness, or ordinary causes. In Norse belief, only the mightiest warriors who perished on the battlefield were taken to Valhalla or Folkvangr, the realms reserved for heroes. Nearby lies Jotunheim, also known as Uthgarðr, the land of giants and eternal frost. Located close to both Asgard and Midgard, it is seen as a chaotic and untamed region brimming with ancient magic. Though Loki was born here, he chose to live among the gods in Asgard. Uthgarðr is a place few dare to enter, yet many tales tell of gods who ventured there in search of wisdom, treasure, or personal challenge. According to legend, Asgard and Uthgarðr are divided by the river Ýfingr, a river that never freezes, and Odin himself once crossed it to reach Mimir's well of wisdom. As for Midgard, it is the realm of humankind. After Odin, Vili, and Ve slew Ymir, they used his body to create the world. On the shore, they found two trees, an ash and an elm, and shaped them into the first man and woman. However, because humans were fragile and defenseless, the gods built Midgard with massive walls encircling it to protect them from the giants. Later, they constructed Asgard, the divine realm, and created the Bifrost, the rainbow bridge linking the world of gods and men. Muspelheim is the realm of primordial fire, the birthplace of the universe's first heat. It is ruled by Surtur, the fire giant destined to lead his blazing army to burn Asgard and the entire world during the final battle of Ragnarok. According to Snorri, Muspelheim plays a crucial role in the end times, yet many modern scholars believe that in its original conception, it symbolized the primal fire, an essential element for the creation of the cosmos, long before it became associated with destruction. Niflheim, also known as Svartalfaheim, lies deep beneath the earth, directly below Midgard. It is home to the dwarves, legendary blacksmiths of Norse mythology. The entire realm is cloaked in darkness and heat, illuminated only by the red glow of massive forges and the torches burning along its rocky walls. The dwarves are famed for their craftsmanship and magical skill. They are the ones who forged Mjolnir, Thor's mighty hammer, Gungnir, Odin's spear, and countless other divine treasures. However, because Niflheim is rarely mentioned in surviving myths, it remains one of the most mysterious of the 9 worlds. Niflheim, on the other hand, is the realm of ice, mist, and eternal cold, one of the 2 oldest worlds, alongside Muspelheim. It is said to be the source of life itself, for when the frost of Niflheim met the fiery heat of Muspelheim, the first drops of melting water formed Ymir, the primordial giant. Though many people often confuse Niflheim with Helheim, the two are entirely distinct. Helheim is the land of the dead, while Niflheim is a barren, silent world, so desolate that not even the frost giants dwell there. According to ancient lore, Odin granted Hel, Loki's daughter, dominion over the dead, to watch over the souls of those who did not die in battle. Meanwhile, Niflheim retained its cosmic role as an ancient land, symbolizing eternal frost and primordial darkness. Lastly, there is Vanaheim, the homeland of the Vanir gods, a divine race associated with fertility, prosperity, and magic. Long ago, a great war broke out between the Aesir and the Vanir, though its true cause remains unknown. It may have stemmed from the Vanir's unorthodox customs, such as their practice of satyr magic and liberal views on marriage, which the Aesir considered heretical. Nevertheless, the conflict ended with a peace treaty. To demonstrate goodwill, the 2 sides exchanged hostages. The sea god Njord and his children, Freyr and Freya, went to live in Asgard. Though few detailed descriptions exist, Vanaheim is often portrayed as a lush, radiant realm filled with light, fresh water, and vitality, a place where magic and nature coexist in perfect harmony. Over the centuries, the concept of the 9 worlds of Norse mythology, from the radiant heights of Asgard to the icy depths of Niflheim, has endured, becoming a vital part of modern culture and storytelling. So what about you? Among these 9 realms, what fascinates you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey through Norse mythology, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring the mysteries of the gods and their worlds. Thank you for watching until the end. Farewell, and see you next time.